Welcome back to our highlights of the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. Fashion allows us to be creative, allowing us to express not only who we are, but what's important to us. We had the chance to catch the final fashion show for the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. We also got the chance to catch up with some very talented Pacific Island designers who told us more about their inspiration behind their designs.
The things that we present this evening was partly inspired by the mission dress, and in fact it's a kind of a reinterpretation of this usually the ancient model of that the church bring back to our country to cover the nudity. And the thing is today that is this type of dress is a kind of it's a claim for us for our identity. It's part of our culture right now. So it's a mix between the traditional inspiration through contemporary with also some include of tapa, some include of fiber also. And the meaning is we want to promote a new vision of our bodies, yes, and that mainly and also a flag. We put some flag in it. I mean, Kanak flag. Many people that collaborate to make a different design, and they work together on this project, especially this fashion show.
I was fascinated by the legend or the stories of Andi Velewasa, who was the daughter of Ndenge, the snake god, and she was the first maiden of Ra to receive the tattoos or the vengia. And just like how stories of young women looked up to those who received their tattoos, it was like an act of coming of age, and how proudly they wore it, and how nowadays we don't really wear our tapa print like how the Samoans wear their tapa print, their prints everywhere. And so I wanted to create something that represented how the placements of where tattoos would go, but also celebrate the Fijian culture. My collection was more of a resort wear collection where tourists could come and take something back home with them that was Fijian, and also something that was created for the Pacific size. Like our women are more always conscious of what they're wearing, so I wanted to celebrate those curves. I use stretch fabric. Stretch, like, it goes well with any shape and size. It just falls nicely and hugs everyone in the right places. And so I use a little bit of stretch. I use tapa a lot. I've been designing for Miss Fiji to the Miss South Pacific pageant for a few years now, and I'm really fascinated with tapa and how much we can do with it. There's a world of opportunities out there, Fiji, that we need to tap into, that we're just not focusing on. And I'd like to encourage everyone to be more involved in the creative arts, because there's a lot that it can offer.
I believe that you have to wear clothes that are comfortable and it matches our warm weather. So, people are going to be comfortable. They got to show their good qualities. So, it's for an island fashion, it's got to be comfortable and cool, and yet it shows our culture in it. I love bright colors, because it just in our island we see flowers and trees and the ocean and our underwater in Palau, which is famous for the diving. You can see all the corals, all the different colors. So I like to, show that through our clothes. Yeah, the indigenous, we had to recreate, what was worn in the early days, because it's not worn anymore. So we tried to do that. Some were our First Lady's collection. First Lady Debbie Remosao. She offered her collection, which is some of the one with the Palau money printed on it. Yeah, so she was very generous to donate them to the fashion show.
Our theme was based on past and present. So basically, to start the show off, we started off with traditional wear, which is made out of rito, We had Aloma and John Taulu who went out in rito costume. And then after that we had our traditional outfits, which were dance costumes. And then from there we went into the mu'umu'u section, which is what our Pacific women wear at functions, family functions, etc. We work with a lot of rito, which is from the young fronds of the coconut tree. We use that a lot in our weaving, especially in costumes, headgear that are adornments to the body. Also for bra and skirts, hula skirts.
Basically, my work is a gift because tau is the root word for tau in Chamorro means to give, and we want to be able to give our community a sense of pride, and a sense of pride through our stories, our Micronesian stories. And the Lati kind of represents the foundation for our community here on Guam, and the representation of it being circular is meaning that the individual is a foundation for just more than one thing in their community. It's a foundation for multiple things, whether it's for the family, for the work, for community organizing, for cultural practitioner. All of those kind of circumference the Lati pattern. Then another one of my favorite patterns that stood out was my Paluma pattern, which is an emphasis on the bird. And it's so awesome that the bird is a good symbol of how stories transfer or migrate.
Thank you for joining us for our highlights of the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. And remember, to learn more about the festival and all it has to offer, visit our website at festpac.visitguam.com. To see previous festival highlights, visit the Pacific Community YouTube page or the Pacific Way Facebook page. Tomorrow will be our final highlights of the festival, so don't forget to join us. Until tomorrow, tofa, nisa move, and adios.
What we own, what we have, what we share, united voices of the Pacific. Across the oceans, Pacific places, these islands lie pride of the earth. Rise all as one to reach the sky. With wealth of tongues and hearts abound, we welcome all our souls profound. What we own, what we have, what we share, united voices of the Pacific.